It's sad to see this album go, but that doesn't mean we can't continue the Zeppelin train. If you got an idea for another album, you already know what to do. Leave it down below. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah. And we are back with Led Zeppelin. And we're going to be finishing up Houses of the Holy. We did all the tracks up until No Quarter, which I've done a live version for. I think the Madison Square Garden song that remains the same one. I've done the video version of that, I believe. And then I've done also the Ocean live at Madison Square Garden, but I have not done the studio tracks. So this is also a request from our patron Colina from I think last month for the Ocean. So thank you for your support, Colina. And No Quarter, the live version blew me the F away, basically. I can't really curse in the first few minutes, but you already know. That was a one of those songs that'll probably it sticks with you, you know. It ain't going nowhere. So I'm excited to hear the studio version of it. And enough chitter chatter. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are not. It really helps. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah, Zeppelin playlist. All right, No Quarter. Led Zeppelin. 3, 2, 1, go. Already. Man, Jimmy, John, and John are a deadly duo instrumentally. Or trio. Dumbass.
Close the door, put out the light. No, they won't be home tonight. The snow falls hard, and don't you know? The winds of Thor are blowing cold.
Now I see why Tool did a cover of this song.
They're wearing steel that's bright and true.
They must have took a lot of inspiration from this.
They carry together that must get through. Nature's a path where no one
This feels so mystical. Like there's like some ancient power source at the middle of this song. It's old and it's cold. It hurt me. this is like revolutionary, dude.
Walking side by side with them.
73.
Devil mops their every step.
This is setting precedents for the next 40 years.
Like the foot that's slow.
That's
Dogs of doom are howling more.
planting seeds.
Oh, they carry news that must get through. To build a dream for me and you. Oh, thinking about where no one
Robert Plant, man. I never want this to end, man. Well, it's just my luck. That is such a climax for like the entire album. Like it's all just building to that riff in that song. It feels like that. It's crazy. And now the ocean to finish us off. I remember.
Singing in the sunshine, laughing in the rain, kicking on the moonshine, rocking in the brain. Got no time to pack my bag, my foot's outside the door. I got a date, I can't be late for the hell house of that boat. I'm home.
It's like the total inverse of what came before it. These guys are true auteurs.
Singing to an ocean, I can hear the ocean strong. Play for free, and
What a
play for
film.
me. I play a whole lot more. Sing about the good things and the sun that lights the day. And you can sing of the mountains as the ocean lies this way. I got that. Oh yeah.
Oh, that riff. Yes. It's so sick. Come on. I don't remember this part.
Around singing songs till the night turns into day. Used to sing on the mountains, but the mountains washed away.
John Paul Jones? Sad to see it go. Bottom's all over that kid, dude. That's it. That's how they end the album, man. That's crazy. It's almost like that was it's like a duality between both of those songs, No Quarter and The Ocean. It's like Sol and Luna, you know, it's like the sun and the moon of each other, basically, or the yin and the yang. One was long, kind of dark in a way, you know, very mystical. The second one is very short, shiny, very sunny. You know what I'm saying? Like but they both are almost working with the same pieces. You know, it's got like a different puzzle they finished with them. You know, but it's still I don't know, man. What they're exhilarating to listen to. Like that's putting it mildly, to be honest. Like, you get so engaged, even though I've already heard live versions of both of those songs, so I kind of know what's coming for the most part, but then there's like curveballs that happen that I don't remember from the live one, and I'm just like, holy shit, you know? And I've heard like that main line from The Ocean, like in like TV shows and, you know, commercials and stuff, but I've never heard the actual full song of it before, you know? Like that's a lot of people, I don't know, they think they've heard stuff, but they really haven't. You know, they've heard 20 seconds on, like, you know, the Outback commercial, but that's it, you know? Like, I think there's so much more to music than just the chorus, or, you know, just the highlights, basically, whatever you want to call it, that, you know, some people might call it that. I'm a weirdo. I kind of like the instrumental more than the vocals most of the time, but that's because I'm a drummer, I guess. But at the same time, it's a fine line to balance, bro. But when you've got a band like this, fuck that line. They do whatever the hell they want, to be honest. Like, they went complete mystical Zeppelin mode in No Quarter, you know? Like, they turned on the, we're gonna be like, you know, the ferryman, you know, sort of like whatever vibe that they like to give off. And it's funny how they have that side of them, but then they have like that sunny side of them, like you hear in The Ocean, you know? It's like two sides of the same coin, basically, and it's all Led Zeppelin, and heads or tails, don't matter what you call it, it's going to be a good song, man. And they put together one hell of an album here, because we just did Physical Graffiti, and that was a super long album. This kind of felt shorter, and I even kind of spaced it out in a way. I missed a week, and it still felt short, you know, and there was 4 videos, basically, you know, 2 songs a piece. That's it, and it's a shame. This is one hell of an album. It's definitely their most enigmatic that I've heard so far. Because I kind of got a read on Physical Graffiti, like in the feeling department, but in this one, it's all over the place. You know, like they really tapped into something deep here. You know, like you can just hear it while you're listening to it. Like you kind of feel like you're listening to something special. You know, something that is a defining moment almost for a genre. And like I said, it sparked a fire that was still raging 40 years later. It's still raging to this day with Tool, you know what I'm saying? Like the beginning of No Quarter, that's a straight up Tool song, man. So obviously Tool were huge Zeppelin fans, and I think they covered, like I said, No Quarter as well. So they're the perfect band to do it, because it sounded like their sound exactly right there. So that kind of just mystical, you know, vocal work, it's crazy what he can do, what Robert can do with his voice, man. Like he can contort it and just like, I don't know, twist it into any kind of sound that you need it to. Sometimes he's shrieking, sometimes he's blissfully like I don't know, I don't know what the word would be, bleeding out. You know, like, I don't know. It's he's got so many different presences and just like almost masks he can put on while he's singing and performing and stuff like that. He's still Robert, obviously, but at the same time, he takes on the role of the bard almost. Like, he's telling you the story. Obviously, Jimmy Page, he's the wizard. You know, I don't know what Bonham and John Paul Jones would be, but Jimmy Page is the wizard for sure. And I'd say that, you know, Robert's the bard. He's telling you the story, and just the way that he displays his talent, it's crazy how he's probably not even hitting his top. You know, this is like 6 or 7 to him, you know, like, but he's never probably ever shown his best, and that's what's crazy about a lot of these artists. A lot of them never ever showed their best. They kind of held back, you know, because once you do super great job, that's what people expect. And to be honest, not everyone wants to do a super great job every time. You know, that's really hard work, and not everyone's cut out for that. So I understand it, but that No Quarter song, that kind of felt like the pinnacle of something. I don't know exactly if I would say Led Zeppelin, because they've got other tracks that would rival that one, but I don't know. That felt special. That felt like it was more than what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it almost like it means something more than just that. And hey, maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe you guys could fill me in if it's got any special significance to it. I love the work between Jimmy and John Paul Jones in that song. If, you know, obviously John Paul Jones on the piano and the keyboard and organ and stuff, and playing bass. He's a genius, bro. Like, seriously, he can play anything. Like, it's crazy. If you look at the liner notes, John Paul Jones, he's up there with Jimmy. But it's kind of hard to pick between the two. I'm thinking, I like that sunny side of them that they show in the ocean. I love the drum work from Bonham in that. Like, he's like a machine gun with that snare. It's brah, brah. I love that sound. But he almost shined more in the more subdued version of his stuff in No Quarter. You know, even though there's like explosive moments in that song, it's like explosions in the sky almost, but they just sort of they take their time, you know, they build up to the climax and release. The ocean is just almost like a coda on the album, you know. It's like a beautiful sort of look back at what you just heard in a way, just for 3 minutes, but then it's over. It's gone just like that, you know, and that sucks. I hate when albums end like that, but that's what restarting's for. So I can't wait to listen to this all the way through now. I'm so psyched about that. Very excited. I don't know if I could pick between this and Physical Graffiti. They're both really good. Maybe for just like sheer length alone, I might go with Physical Graffiti, you know, just because there's more songs and more variety. But for a straightforward listen, like, man, this is hard to beat, to be honest. And damn, if I had to pick a favorite song from it, I guess I have to, right? I might have to roll No Quarter, just not even looking at it. Oh no, the Rain song. Damn, what a stacked album, dude. The song that remains the same, the Rain song, Over the Hills and Far Away, The Crunch, Dancing Days, Dire Maker, I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong, whatever that one is, No Quarter, and The Ocean. This is like a greatest hits album, dude. It really is. That's crazy. For this side, I'd go No Quarter, and then the first side, I would go with the Rain song. Those are both just like moving tracks in so many ways. It's kind of hard to describe the feeling that they elicit, you know, like it's like a place in your mind that you don't go very much, but it's there, you know, and they kind of just like scratch that itch that's really hard to scratch. And other than that, they defy description, to be honest. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if you have any ideas for next week, which, you know, we could start a new album, do some live stuff, I'm game for whatever. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.